Are you messing with me right now?
No. No.
You know, I told you this. I told you this. I was actually. You know what? Just,
Yeah, I might have been looking at you, but was I paying attention?
you were responding to what I was saying. I was talking about how, man, I'm so impressed that Demi took a game, and you're like, yeah, I'm impressed as well. You said that.
Yeah. I don't remember it. You're lying.
Oh my
Anyway.
god.
Spawning in the bottom left position, currently tied 1-1 in this series in this ace match. It is our Protoss player representing Storm Gaming. It is Gerald.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Hardwire LE, we have our Indian Zerg player representing Alpha X. It is Demi.
Demi's gone straight for that third base. He's saying, nuh-uh.
Yeah, this is kind of the life we Zerg players live nowadays. A lot of Korean Zerg players do this as well, where they just give up the natural. They know that it's not even worth trying to fight for it. Just go for
Yeah,
it.
I've seen Solar do this, seen Dark do it as well. They just, it's a little unpredictable having a natural blocked, unless you want to go for that outer third base, then you can make it a bit more predictable. Or it could just be stylistic because Gerald may have blocked it beforehand. We don't know. Going to the series, but yeah, what are you expecting to see here, Light?
That's a good question. We have been casting a decent amount of Geralt here on the Cranky Ducklings, but typically we've been casting PvPs. Typically Geralt against the other Polish Protosses, as you can imagine. So I'm excited to see how he fares against Zerg. Obviously, because he was just in a 20+ minute game, I imagine he did go Skytoss. So that's kind of what I expect, and that's kind of what I hope we don't see, personally. Like, show something else,
Yeah, we do see a first kind of deviation for the Protoss player going for that Nexus before Cybercore, so that kind of rules out any super fast, I guess, kind of adept or gateway timing, but it can still happen, especially with the Demi-Love's bases being this kind of far apart. Interesting to see if Demi-Love will go for inject first or creep tune to connect his bases. But I think Chronobus at that pretty standard. Warp gate is delayed, so we should see a Stargate go down right now on the main. There it is. I'm so smart, like.
There it is. We do have that Stargate opener, which is again what we typically see in this matchup. But I think we're seeing this for one of the first times today. Again, Ranger had a very different approach to ZVP earlier, so now we get a return to normalcy. Also, I did want to quickly exclamation mark Funada Chase, because it's something that Zeph is great at, but something that Maynard is awful at. They just keep calling Varun Demi-Love, even though his name changed like
I was gonna
4 years
call him
ago.
Varun. I was gonna do it, but I stopped myself.
You called him Demi-Love, though. You called him Demi-Love.
Yes, I'm proud of myself.
Why?
Wait, should I call him Varun?
No, his name is Demi.
Oh, I'll call him Demi then.
God damn.
Gosh. Right, it's my first time ever casting Demi-Love, and you're bullying me.
It's like
okay?
people who still call
Focus
special
on the
Major.
game.
It's like, mate, Major was like 10 years ago.
Well, should I stop calling you Light and call you Bully? Because that's what you are. You big bully.
Oh, God.
Wow. Oh, is that a full wall? I don't. Oh, they're bots trying to help wall off with Gerald, but I think those lings can get in. But okay, see? No. Oh my god, it's a full wall. Turns out pro Protoss player knows better than a scumbag Zerg caster. But yeah, this Void Ray is going to come in really good position here by Gerald. He must have seen that Overlord positioning go around the natural nexus. That's why he placed the second pylon so far away. But Void Ray, is going to give away that it's a Stargate anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Stargate, Void Ray into Oracle, not too common, but also not too uncommon, really.
What do you say? Yes, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm trying to fill in. It's like when you need to reach a word count for SAS,
Shaking my head, shaking my head. But yes, Demi's well aware of the opener. But what's important is the follow-up, because from said Stargate, Gerald is going straight into that Twilight Council, not double Stargate Void Ray. And again, I do think this is a nice change of pace, especially because we know that the previous game was the more longer macro game from our Protoss player. So mixing things up here.
Yeah, the third base coming down. Pretty easily defensible third base here. For Gerald, Demi's just droning, but he has to be careful. He's getting that Roach one on skipping it.
Oh.
Very good. Oh! Yeah, those drones are on Smoko.
Oh, that's a brutal stasis trap. Ay, ay, ay. 9 drone stasis there at the same time. Void Ray tries to dip on in a lot of lost mining time, and Demi is still in the dark main.
Oh, and the Queen is just inject. They don't even care. Yeah, Oracle coming back in.
Oh, he's going back!
Another one going back.
Hey, I can't believe he escaped with his life. What is going on here?
Yeah, it's crazy. Let me see, these adepts are coming out, and Demilove doesn't know they're coming. Is he still droning? He's making roaches, but they might be just slightly too late here.
Yeah, this doesn't bode well. Demi did just make a wave of 6 drones. The roaches, as you said, are going to help a little bit, but the adepts are about to show their hand. Demi had no idea. Now he knows.
Yeah, now he knows indeed. And these roaches are actually going to pop around on top of these adepts, but I don't think there's enough. GG.
GG gets called. Demi didn't even want to try. He knew that he was caught with his pants down. He had no idea that Glaive adepts were coming until they were right in his face.
Yeah, wacky. A very strong build there by Gerald. Clears the pathway from the Zerglings with the Void Ray. Great smart play. And just shades across. And Demi not being active enough with his Zerglings kept him at home. And yeah. Clean game.
Very clean game there by our Polish Protoss player. And that means that he secures his spot here in the semifinals.
Against Ranger PvP. My favorite matchup that I know a lot about.
Yes, F's in the chat if you're a fan of Zerg players, because unfortunately this does confirm that there will not be a Zerg player at all in the remainder of this tournament.
Correct. I understand. But yeah, pray for my casting, but we should be able to, with your brain and my good looks, it should be easy.
Easy, mate, easy.